Did you miss me? Hello! Hey, Queen! Hey, hi! Hi, guys, hi. This is the rebranded Third Eye. Well, Third Eye, the podcast, has been rebranded to the Star Crazy Podcast! Whoop, whoop! Hey, 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 hey! I feel like Brick from the middle. Whoop, whoop! Welcome to the Star Crazy Podcast. If you have not watched that show, you will not get what I'm saying. But welcome to the Star Crazy, not the podcast, the Star Crazy Podcast. Welcome. Welcome. If you're an OG, hi. Hi, if you're like a Third Eye, the podcast OG. Hi, I'm back. The podcast is back. The pod is back. Why is my hand like, okay. Like, did y'all see that? It went like this. But like without me trying. Get him banned. Get him banned. Whoever just said that. Whoever just joined with that leaderboard name, get him banned. Get him banned. We don't do that here. We don't do that. But welcome. So today, I'm tongue-tied. I'm always tongue-tied. It's nothing new. Welcome to this. This is like my third time saying this. Welcome to the Star Crazy Podcast. I'm your host, Brantley Wise. The name is still Brantley Wise. You thought I was going to change it to Brantley Star, did you? No, it's too close to Jeffree Star and Patrick Star. Hi, how are ya? No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yes, this is Wingstop bottle. Is the Coke that I'm drinking from Wingstop? No, because I drank the Coke from Wingstop. I just poured my own Coke into the Wingstop. What'd you do when he said she go? But today, we'll be just yapping about nothing. Blood is yapping about nothing. I'm Blood, by the way. I'm the Blood in question. But hello. So today we'll be talking about how creativity is actually a foreign concept nowadays. That creativity is actually a foreign concept, and that is dying. I think we already covered this a little bit in the last Third Eye of the Podcast episode, Cinema is Dying. But I want to get back into it. And yes, I am wearing a bandana. Just like my first time ever wearing a bandana, I'm trying it out, see if I like it. And I like it. I like it. My mom called me White Boy Carl, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. I never win with these people, bro. I never win. And by these people, I mean the world. But we'll be talking about how creativity is a dying concept. And I'm a part of the dying concept because I don't think I've done anything really creative. Let me just lean back. I don't think I've done anything really creative recently at all. Like, my creativity has died. Sadly. So, I mean, I did start a fictional wrestling promotion, and then I quit it midway. I didn't even write the scripts or anything. I just, quit it midway. Let's get to this. I am such a quitter. I do a project, then quit it. Even if I've talked about it and made it public and announced it, I still quit it. Now that is an issue. Get them banned. It's just laziness. It's pure laziness. But it's also my creativity. My creativity has always had a problem with, sticking. Because I get, hyperfixations. And get really fixated on something for, a month. Then if I don't do it within that month, we lost it, boys. Get them banned. Have you just joined with that leaderboard name? Okay, I'm sorry. It's stuck in my head, okay? The flavors are melting on my tongue! Is it? Oh, no, it's vanilla. Oh. No, it is hair. But creativity is dying, and I'm part of the problem because I don't do anything creative nowadays. I've lost my whimsy completely. And part of it is my fault. So let's get into it. So like a month ago, if you can't tell, I've not been on whimsy as I have been, because a month ago I got like stuck in my head like, oh, I want to dress normal. I want to like act normal. By normal, I meant just like wear this shirt, wear a bandana, talk about like, I don't know, maybe try to participate in sports. I don't know, try to be quote unquote normal. No one is normal. No one is normal. Why did I get that in my head? And now I'm doomed. I'm doomed because it's like engraved in the back of my head now. I'm like, oh my god, no, you have to be whimsy. So I'm trying to be whimsy as I used to be, because I went back and looked at my old TikToks. Man, I miss how whimsy I was. I didn't care about anything in the world. Well, I cared for what's right, but I didn't care about anything but Twin Peaks in my YouTube channel, man. I didn't rewatch Twin Peaks, honestly. I've not. The thing is, I have not watched a TV show. I watched Heels, which is a wrestling TV show. A fictional show about fictional stuff. Wrestling, don't cancel me. Wrestling is not fake. I do not think wrestling is fake. No. Wrestling is not fake. My brother says it the best. Try to get hit with a steel chair in the back and see if that's fake. But no, it's not fake, but it's choreographed. It's scripted. Things can be scripted and not be fake. It is the story that it's telling is fictional, right? But what it's going on is not fictional. Them putting their bodies on the line is not fictional at all. So let's get that straight. But I watched Heels. Great show. And I got hyperfixated on that. And I started watching the shows a little more. But like, I've just been watching Vanilla Mace and KDB and YouTube. I haven't really sat down and got really hyperfixated on a TV show in a minute. And the thing is, I rewatch a lot of shows, but I watch so many shows. This might be a problem for other people, but for me, I watch so many shows. Maybe not as much as I used to, but I watch so many shows to the point where I watch too many, and there's too many to rewatch. Like, I gotta rewatch the Goldbergs. I gotta rewatch The Middle. I gotta rewatch The Vampire Diaries. I gotta rewatch Stranger Things. By the way, who told them to make Stranger Things Tales from 85? It was good, but it didn't feel like a Stranger Things show. It felt like its own little thing. Which, it was a spinoff. That's kind of what it's supposed to do. But I hated how they put it into the middle of the timeline. They could just said, hey, this is an alternate story. It's not canon. Because that would have made it so much easier. But maybe they were trying to be difficult. But I don't know. Suffer Brothers, When I Catch You. Because it was good. It was a cute little cartoon. But like. And they're making it coming out with season 2. How much time was in between 2 seasons? Like. Oh my god. And Nikki. I liked Nikki. But I don't know why we needed a new character. Maybe to spice things up. I don't know. I'm trying. Oh, by the way. My voice is cracking. Because my balls have dropped. No, I'm going through puberty. I'm becoming a man! Ah! We haven't even talked about what I want to talk about. It's been 8 minutes. But like, I haven't really fixated on a show in a minute. I need to rewatch Twin Peaks. I need to watch The Middle. I need to watch The Goldbergs. I need to rewatch, Legacies. I need to rewatch The Craft. I know it's a movie, but I need to rewatch Stranger Things. I need to rewatch Once Upon a Time. I need to rewatch Riverdale. I need to rewatch a lot. And that's not even the tip of the iceberg. But anyway, my creativity's dying. But creativity in general is dying. Because why is there a remake or a sequel of everything? I don't mind sequels. Controversial take, I don't mind sequels when they're done right. When they're done right. Ooh. Getting banned. Because seriously, I know, guys, I said I wasn't going to watch Screen 7 because we're staying with Melissa Barrera. Or is that how you say her last name? Melissa Barrera? We stand with her still. And you can call me a hypocrite all you want. I may be a little bit of a hypocrite. But the cause she's standing up for is completely right. Completely right. But I needed to watch Scream 7 simply to dog on the movie, simply to see how bad it was. It was curiosity made me watch it. So I watched it. It started off strong. It started off a little good. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna like it, and I'm gonna feel terrible because I like it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Baby, there's no more good screams anymore. Because what was that? Literally, Melissa Biera said it the best. She said the only way they could make that movie was with putting nostalgia bait every single chance they got, and that's what it was. It was just big nostalgia bait. Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad because it was so stupid. And even if you take away the fact, which we shouldn't, but if you take away the fact of what happened that made the movie so controversial and just think about the lore and the world building, like the world itself of Scream, I'm doing this with my chair. The world building of Scream, it didn't make sense. Because I hated how they just spoiler alert, they used Stu as literally nostalgia bait. They used him as bait to reel you in. They used all the other killers to reel you in because it wasn't even any of them. Oh my god. It was a random chick from Pitch Perfect. Sorry, that's spoiling. If you haven't watched it, don't watch this, okay? Don't watch this because I'm not good at keeping secrets. You're gonna get spoiled if you watch me. I'm sorry. Sorry. But creativity is dying. Why is there a sequel and everything? Like, there's a Practical Magic 2 sequel, and this might be controversial. I didn't like Practical Magic. It felt kiddish. Which, not everything has to be serious. Don't get me wrong, but, like, I watched it during the time where I was really infatuated with witches, and I still am. But I watched it when my hyperfixation was witches and, like, witchcraft. I didn't practice it, but, like, I loved fictional witchcraft. That's also the time where, like, around I watched The Craft and Blair Witch and The Vampire Diaries and Supernatural and all that stuff. So, but like the creativity is dying. Why do we need like this? Can be controversial. Everything in this episode is gonna be controversial. Why do we need another scary movie? Why do we need another scary movie? Some people love scary movies, the scary movie franchise, and some of them are good. They're controversial, but they're good. The thing is, it's like I just don't feel like we need as much sequels as we have. I need to watch The Devil's Wears Prada 2, but I haven't even seen the first one. But I need to watch them. Because that one may be good. Because I've heard it was good. See, I like sequels when they're done right. But also, there's just a bunch of remakes. I can't think of a remake on the top of my head. But there's a lot. Especially also, remakes were a really big thing in the 2010s, weren't they? Like, why did we need a remake of Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th? Why did we need a remake of Buddy Boy? Okay. Okay. But yeah, it's just creativity is dying. Like, no one has motivation to do creative things nowadays. And I try. Sorry. I try. I always try to do something like podcast or like fictional wrestling promotion or web series. Go check out Mindshift on YouTube. And like creativity is dying to the point. My creativity at least is dying to the point where like I want to follow up Mindshift in some form. Maybe a season 2. Like, I don't know how I would do that with, like, no budget. But I want to follow up Mindshift. I want to maybe try not to spoil anything in case I come up with these ideas. But, like, maybe make a second season with somehow. Or like, make a follow-up novelization. Like, I don't know. Or make, like, I don't know what to do. I want to follow up Mindshift, and I want to follow up my projects, and I want to make new projects, and I like want to do all this stuff. But I just don't have the motivation. Like, motivation is the killer. No motivation is the killer. Because, like, I don't have the motivation to do anything nowadays. I don't even have the motivation to get out of my bed. Let's talk about that. But, like, oh my god, the little bang. The several little bangs. But, like, make it make sense. Okay, this has been a yapping fest, and I've really got to nothing. But my main point is that creativity is dying, because I want to do these things. It's really motivation and creativity, because it's hard to come up with something new that hasn't been done before. But when you really think about it, everything's been done. But it's just a matter of how you interpret it. Everything's been done. Like, even things that are original, they've been done, but in different ways. Everything is basically the same, just in different ways. Like, if you're in a certain genre, your thing is going to be in the same, similar to other things. It's just going to be your own version, your own interpretation. So it's just like that. It's like the 17th time I picked up this drink. I'm really thirsty, okay. But it's just like, it's hard. It's hard to be creative nowadays. I just wish I could go back to my writer phase, because, like, for, like, all of the summer of 2025, I was typing away. I was making utter bullcrap, but I was typing away. Making stories. I don't think I knew how to properly write a script and properly write a novel until, like, 2025. That's crazy. But to be fair, my frontal lobe is not developed yet. I'm just a fetus, okay? I'm maybe 14 now. Last time you saw me on this podcast, I was 13. I'm 14 now. But yeah, it's just like, creativity is, like, gone. It's went out the window. And it's not just for me, it's for everyone. But I hate the type of people that have no creativity to the point where they just remake wonderful art. Like, why are we remaking everything? And if someone tries to remake a David Lynch piece, I will... Oh! Watch your back. If you see me in public, walk faster, actually, if you try to remake anything David Lynch did. Rest in peace, King. Fun fact, his daughter, Jen Lynch, I followed her once on one of my accounts and texted her on TikTok. She followed me back and texted me back. Not in a weird way, but, like, she does that with all the fans of Twin Peaks. I was like, we were moods. We were mutuals. And then I deleted the account without thinking. And I lost her follow. She interacted with me several times, actually. In a forum of saying, hi, thank you for loving the show. Because I texted her when someone was like, hey, I love Twin Peaks, by the way. She was like, you're so kind. I was like, yes, queen, hey! And then she liked my comments several times. She's replied to my comments. She liked my post and liked my comments on my post, tagging her. She's amazing. We need more people like her in fandoms, because she just interacts with everyone in the fandom. Like, she's chronically online, but in a good way. Because she just interacts and makes videos and does everything in the fandom. She really loves her dad's work. And she makes her own work. It's just, she's amazing. I love Jen Lynch. Hashtag Jen Lynch shout out. But yeah, creativity's just dying. But I'm gonna go, because it's been 18 minutes and I've talked about nothing. But I'm gonna go. So, bye. I hope you enjoyed. This has been the kind of rebooted third eye of the podcast now. Okay, the name is based off the phrase stir crazy, but it's star crazy. So, the star crazy. This has been the Star Crazy podcast. Bye. JT leaving. We're gonna do it again. JT leaving.